I'm back. So this is going to be episode number 5 of Herbal episodes. So I put it out there and asked people if they wanted me to break it up, but they said that they like the long videos, which I prefer long videos. So I'm going to leave it at that. You all can watch them and however you want to. My sinuses are still messed up. I just did the other video while it's loading. I'm going to do this other video. So I got a request for information on Astrgalus, which is a herb. And I'm really sorry about my nose, guys. Anyway, it came from, let's see, Homan, LSE Homan, Homan. They requested that I do this. Anyway, this is her request, and I've never actually used this herb before, let alone read up on it. So we're going to read up on it together. I'm not going to be doing the disclaimer personally on my videos anymore. As you've seen on the beginning of the video, there's whichever way, yeah. The beginning of the video is now going to include the note stating that these are medical facts, not medical facts, but opinions, and what you do with it is up to you, but I have no responsibility in it. So I'm not going to have to say that anymore because I'm tired of having to say that. And I really have got to get this nose under control. Hang on just a second. Okay, I'm back. Maybe this is a good thing for wherever the hell crawled up my nose. Okay, let's see here. Again, this information is going to be coming from WebMD is the first place it's going to come from, and Wikipedia. So, alright, so Astrgalus is an herb. The root is used to make medicine. It can be used for many conditions, but so far there isn't enough scientific evidence to determine whether it is effective for any of them. So they haven't had enough. The FDA likes to study synthetic shit before they study pure herbal stuff. So there's not enough scientific evidence to say that this works or not. Astrgalus is used for common cold, upper respiratory infections, allergies. Hello, I need to get some of this shit. Fibromyalgia, anemia, HIV/AIDS, and to strengthen and regulate the immune system. It is also used for chronic fatigue syndrome, or CFS, kidney disease, and diabetes and high blood pressure. I thought I was getting my nose fixed earlier, but that just didn't happen. Let's see. Some people also use Astrgalus as general tonic to protect the liver and to fight bacteria and viruses. Astrgalus is used orally for treating breast cancer, cervical cancer, and lung cancer. Astrgalus is sometimes applied to the skin to increase blood flow to the area that speed up wound healing. And there are several different species of Astrgalus. Some species contain toxin called something, and have been linked to livestock poisonings. Okay, so the Astrgalus that you're going to want to look for is used in supplements, and it actually looks like it is used in supplements. Is Astrgalus, and I'm going to spell this last one because I don't want to even try to pronounce it, but this is what you want to look for. M as in man, E as in Edward, M as in man, B as in boy, R, A, N as in Nancy, A as in apple, C as in cat, E, U, S as in Sam. So that's the one that you want to look for. That's the one that is used in supplements. Okay. So uses and effectiveness. Possibly effective for, now this is not in the insufficient evidence for, but this is actually under possibly effective for reducing side effects of chemotherapy. Early research suggests that giving Astrgalus intravenously by IV, that was stupid for them to say, giving Astrgalus by IV or using Chinese herbal mixtures containing Astrgalus might reduce nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and bone marrow suppression, a decrease in the cells that provide immunity that is also associated with chemotherapy treatments. Diabetes. Early research suggests that Astrgalus given by IV or taken by mouth as a combination product may help control blood sugar and insulin levels in people with type 2 diabetes. The insufficient evidence for is seasonal allergies, chest pain, lack of new blood cells from bone marrow, or anemia, aplastic anemia, asthma, athletic performance, chronic fatigue syndrome, heart failure, hearing loss, hepatitis B, HIV, AIDS, infections associated with a certain kidney disorder called nephrotic syndrome, lung cancer, menopausal symptoms, menstrual disorders, heart attack, kidney disease, kidney failure, a chronic inflammatory disease called systematic lupus, a big long word, a heart condition called tetralogy of Fallot, infection in the heart, or Thank God I'm not a doctor. That's all I gotta say. Because I'd be like, yeah, you're having problems with your heart. It's just the flap inside that's causing it. There's a word for it, but I can't say it. So we're just gonna call it a flap, and it ain't working. That's what me sounding like a doctor would be. Weight loss, fibromyalgia, and cervical cancer. So those are the things that are insufficient evidence for. Side effects. Astrgalus is possibly safe for most adults when taken appropriately by mouth or intravenously. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and like shoot this shit up. This is if it's given to you via a doctor. By mouth, you can probably find it at GNC, to be honest. Doses up to 30 grams a day by mouth for 3 months, 40 grams per day by mouth for 2 months, or 80 grams a day intravenously for 1 month. Have been used safely. The side effects of Astrgalus are not known. Precautions and warnings if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. There's not enough evidence in this to support whether it's safe or not. So, to be on the safe side, I would say if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to be pregnant, do not use it because there's not enough evidence to say that it will or will not hurt you. Okay, sorry. I keep pausing you, and so if you see me jump from one thing to another, it's not that I cut it out, it's that I had to blow my nose. My nose is running a fucking marathon. Anyway, other precautions are if you have an autoimmune disease such as MS, multiple sclerosis, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, or other immune system conditions. Astrgalus might make the immune system more active. This could worsen the symptoms of your autoimmune diseases, so avoid using Astrgalus if you have any of these conditions. So if you have something that is an autoimmune and such as MS, then you want to make sure that you steer clear of this. I mean, as far as magical uses, by all means, just take precautions. I mean, if you're mixing it up and you're going to be getting it wet and all that, remember there's going to be oils that come out of it, and it's going to get into your system if you don't take the proper precautions. So just be aware of that. Let's see, interactions. Okay, so there's a list of interactions here for some medications. So let's see, cyclophosphamide, or cytoxin, or neosar, interacts with astragalus. It's, let's see, cyclophosphamide is used to decrease the immune system. Astrgalus increases the immune system. Taking astrgalus along with this might decrease the effectiveness of the cyclophosphamide. See, I can say those kind of words. I don't understand it, like hydrochlorothiazide, which is blood pressure medicine. But you try to get me to name something that's not a medication. I'm like, lithium interacts with astrgalus. So let's see, astrgalus might have an effect like a water pill or diuretic. So taking astrgalus might decrease how well your body gets rid of lithium. This could increase how much lithium is in the body, which result in increased side effects, serious side effects. So talk with your healthcare provider before using this product if you are taking lithium. Your lithium dose might need to be changed if you are going to start taking this. Best options would be just to stay away from it unless your doctor says yes, it's going to be a good thing, or what. But consult a doctor whenever you're doing it. Medications that decrease the immune system interacts with astrgalus. So like it said before, astrgalus does increase the immune system. So those, if you have something that's an autoimmune problem, MS, or rheumatoid arthritis, those kind of things, taking the astrgalus along with those medications may decrease the effectiveness of your medications. So it's basically going to counteract what you're really trying to do, because people that have autoimmune disorders are normally trying to lower their immune system to decrease the symptoms that they have with their disease. Medications, let's see, are immunosuppressants. So any of those types of medication, just be cautious of it. Ask your doctor, talk to a pharmacist, somebody that's got more knowledge than WebMD. Let's see, so I actually went over a little bit of dosages already. The appropriate dosages of astrgalus depends on several factors such as the user's age, health, and several other conditions. At this time, there is not enough scientific information to determine an appropriate range of doses for astrgalus. Yet they give us different dosages in this other part of it. So, okay, so that's all the information on WebMD for astrgalus. So now for Wikipedia. Now I actually am getting a herbal magic book, or magical herb book, whatever you want to call it. Book on magical herbs. So I will have some more stuff on that. Let's see, let me make this a normal size. Guys, again, I'm sorry for my voice and for my nose. Okay. Alright, so some general information. Now I will put in photos of astrgalus here. should have done it at the beginning so that you all can see what it looks like. General information. Astrgalus is a member of the pea family, and it looks like a typical pea family member. It can reach up to 4 feet tall, with fern-like foliage and drooping white flowers in the summer and seed pods in the fall. So the history and folklore. Astrgalus has been used in China as a popular herbal tonic for centuries. There are actually more than 1,000 species of this plant worldwide. I gave you the one that is in the supplement, so only go to that one if you're looking for it. Chances are, if you're looking on like Monterey Bay Spice Company, which is one that I use, you're probably not going to find the poisonous ones, because some of them are deadly poisonous. So make sure that you're getting the right species, which I told you which one it was. So make sure, if you didn't, go back and write it down, or look it up on WebMD, because it is on WebMD. In ancient Greek, Astrgalus referred to knuckle bones, usually from sheep, and gaming pieces made from them, as well as milk vetch plant, which is a Chinese plant. It says, I don't know the connection. Propagation. This is a hardy perennial that grows well in temperate climates. It should be planted in full sun, at least a foot apart, and slightly sandy, well-drained soil. Rub seeds together to pieces of fine sandpaper before planting in February, before moving them out to your garden after the last danger of frost has passed. So harvesting and storage. Dig up the roots in autumn of the 4th or 5th year. So if you're going to plant this and you want to harvest it, it's going to take about 4 to 5 years for you to get a plant that you're able to harvest. So, magical attributes. Astrgalus is a relatively recent addition to Western pharmacopoeia. So it was not given planetary associations by the old alchemists and doesn't feature in most Western pagan herb lore. Astrgalus is a chai tonic. Chai is the vital force of the chi. You have chai lattes stuck on my mind. It's chi tonic. Chi is the vital force of the body in Chinese lore. Applied to Western traditions, it could be used to increase energy for a variety of applications. So there's not a whole lot of it in the past history. And stuff is going off on my computer, I don't know where it is. In past history, as far as pagan herb lore, it's something that's come in recently, or more recently. We do know some stuff about it from Chinese herb lore, but not paganism, or Wiccan, or Druid, or any of those others. That looks like it probably came from China, to be honest. Healing attributes. Healing attributes. Astrgalus strengthens the body's resistance to disease and increases energy by enhancing cell growth and longevity and stimulating the synthesis of antibodies. It has a tonic effect of the liver, heart, lungs, and kidneys. It lowers blood pressure and increases circulation. It enhances the production of interferon, which prevents viruses from replicating inside the body. Common uses include chronic fatigue, cold, which we went over this. It's the same. And, well, other than this, nervousness, so it looks like it's probably anti-anxiety, assists with anti-anxiety, Alzheimer's disease, and to increase fertility and aid in the mending of broken bones. God, I can't talk today, guys, I'm sorry. Research has shown effectiveness in the area of enhanced immunity, cardiovascular health, and male infertility, and it has been used to support cancer therapy. To protect health on a long-term basis, it is recommended that you take Astrgalus in a 3-week on, 1 week off regimen. Astrgalus is very safe, and no adverse side effects have been reported in human or animal studies. Now, contradicting information on this one compared to WebMD. Like we talked about, if you are on any kind of immunosuppressants, be aware of that. If you are, I mean, you want to always consult your doctor whenever you're going to start a new regimen that is going to be herbal, to say. So, yes, it says it's very safe. I still want to caution you to seek medical advice before starting to take it, because it looks like it's something that's very could be very, very beneficial. Culinary uses: the roots may be cooked in stews, removed before serving. Guess they're probably not very tasty. You're just trying to get the vitamins and stuff out of them, which really all it is. Or the powder may be added to various recipes for flavor. So remove, oh, it's probably chewy or hard. Additional notes: this is a good herb to switch off with echinacea. So if you're doing let's see, many herbs start to lose effectiveness when they are taken for long periods of time. Astrgalus should be avoided during menstruation and when you have acute infections. So what it looks like is if you're taking it and you're taking it for, it says 3 weeks on, 1 week off, you may change over to echinacea for that 1 week. You may do 1 week of Astrgalus and then 1 week of echinacea, or 2 weeks of Astrgalus and 2 weeks of echinacea, which I would think that would probably be a good variation there when it comes 2 weeks and 2 weeks, because that way you're not on this one too long and you're not on this one too long, and it gives you time to your body to go back and forth. But echinacea is the other herb that seems to be well, everybody knows echinacea. We'll get into that in a later video, but most people know about echinacea. So switching them back and forth. Anyway, so that is the information on Astrgalus. If I find any more information, or if you have any more information, or if you just feel bad because I can't talk today, leave comments down below, and I hope this information was of benefit to anybody and the person that requested it. I will get to the next person's request on the next video. Not going to do that tonight because this is going to take a little while to upload, and I have to work in the morning and it's 10 o'clock already. So anyway, so like the video if you enjoyed watching it or enjoyed listening to me struggle through it with my nose. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and share the video so we can get my users up here. Look at that. I almost look like I have black eyes because my sinuses. Anyway, so I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave those down below as well. And I will see you on the next video. Blessed be, guys.